Assalamu alaikum class, this is Miss Warda here, and today I am here again with another letter, another activities. Let's start the lesson with the name of Allah. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And first of all, we are going to sing a poem together, and it's a D poem. So, dog begins with letter D. Letter D, letter T, and dog begins with letter D. It's D, D, D. Dragons begins with letter D. Dragons begins with the letter D, and here is the sound D, D, D. So we have actually learned the sound of letter D, and like the dog begins with the letter D, D dog, and D dragon. Moving on, we have a few objects on the screen. You need to tell me that what is this object? Yes, it's a dustbin and used for the trash. Which animal is this? It's a dog. We have just done it in the poem Do Dog, and it is a door. So let's revise the spellings with the sound. It's the dustbin, the dog, and the door. Again, dustbin, dog, door, the door, the dog, the dustbin. Okay, here was the sound of the objects with the sound of Now moving on, we have a story that I am going to read in front of you. It starts with Dana the duck loves to play in the water. She swims for hours in the lake with friends. By the lake, there was a deer family, and the cubs would play in the dust. Dana had lively white feathers, and she was very proud and rude for her looks. One day, when the cubs were playing near the lake, they accidentally threw dust on her feathers. Dana became very angry and shouted, "Quack, quack, quack." She was all covered with the dust. All her beautiful feathers became dirty and dusty. The cubs got very scared. The mother deer came to say sorry to Dana, and the cubs promised her that they will never do such a mistake again. Dana forgave the cubs and took a deep dive in the lake to clean off the dirt and dry the dust away. So here was a story about Dana the duck, and in this story we have used the sound of D very frequently. बहुत ज़्यादा आपने सुना होगा. Dana the duck, dust, dirty. So these are all the sound that we have used in the story. Moving on, we have another page of objects. So yes, इसका तो सबको पता होगा, ये आप लोगों ने Zoom में भी देखा है. It's a deer. Here we have a desk, and he is a doctor. Let's do this spellings with the sounds. Deer, desk, doctor. Again, deer, desk, doctor. Okay, and now moving on, we have the sound D. So what we have learned the sound D, और वो किसका sound था? It's of letter D. Here it is. Okay, and now we are also going to perform some activities for the letter D. So first of all, on your screen you can see this dinosaur activity, this one. So I have made this D. So I have made a cutout of D. First of all, you need to trace it on any color paper. आप मैंने green लिया है, आप कोई भी color का A4 paper ले सकते हैं या chart paper. And then I have made these cones. तो आप इनको भी paste कर सकते हैं. So you can use the same color or the different colors, and along with it you can also do this activity. It's a pretty easy one. you just need to make a D, like I'm making it on the screen, if I'll be able to do that. So you just need to make a D, and with the help of the cotton birds, आप cotton birds को different paints में dip, same paint भी लगता है different paint में dip करें, and you can fill this letter D with those colorful paints. Okay, so these were the activities for the letter D. Now we are moving towards the written work as well. We have a written work on the workbook. You can do it there with the help of the index finger tracing. So that was all for today. We have done the activity, we have done the story and the poem for the sound D. Thank you so much and Allah Hafiz.